So today we're going to teach you how to make the Negroni cocktail. Really, really simple drink that contains only 3 ingredients. Those are red or sweet vermouth, martini, whatever it is you want to call it, gin, and Campari. Now, where did it come from? We'll talk about that a little bit later. For those that just want the recipe, let's get you guys sorted out. So, this drink contains these 3 ingredients, and the simplest way to do this, they're not necessarily in equal measures. Many people will just say equal measures because it's really quick, really simple. If that's what you want, crack on, pour equal measures and enjoy. However, I like to pour to keep it as similar to its original intended purpose as possible. So I use much more gin with a touch of vermouth and a backing of Campari. What do I mean by that? The original drink was Count Camillo Negroni used to always order an Americano with a touch of soda at his bar in Florence that he used to go to. So what that recipe is simply these 2, mostly Campari with a touch of vermouth and then soda to top the drink up. So one day the guy walked in, I don't know, had a bad day. There's a number of reasons why he would suddenly ask this, but he just went in there and went, do you know what? That's not good enough this time. I want something stronger. Swap the soda for gin, which is where this came in. Then it just went off when Orson Welles tried it. Said, absolutely, this is my drink. Published it, bang, it went away. What we do to keep as similar to the original recipe as possible with this, we don't even need any equipment other than a spoon. That's going to be all we need today. Well, and a knife to cut an orange, but basics. So we're going to make this drink directly in the glass and it's going to be stirred. Okay, so first of all, that touch of vermouth that I was talking about, that's it. Just literally a tiny, tiny, tiny touch. Then the Campari. I've used 20 ml there. That's between the 2, that's creating a shot in effect. If you're in the UK, your normal 25 ml measure. Normally that would then be topped up with soda to create a Americano, but we're not doing that. We're making the original. So keeping to that original recipe, the gin should be the largest amount in terms of volume and liquid in there, because if it's replacing soda, which is going to be, we're not obviously putting the gin in there to the top. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the 25 ml. So I've basically matched the measures of these. If you need the measures, there'll be a link below that will lead you to the page where I've written all this stuff down for you, okay? Now, that's our 3 ingredients in, no messing about. This quite simply requires ice and to stir. That's it. What we're doing by stirring this, let's face it, the ingredients are already mixed, but we just want to melt the ice a little bit, or dilution, as the posh mixologists would say. With adding that dilution, you're just bringing all of these, because let's face it, we've just created a glass full of neat spirit. The water is just helping bring that down and take the bite of pure alcohol away and just giving you the flavors within this drink. Gonna add some more ice. Those of you that know, the more ice you add to a drink, the less it dilutes. So if you've ever wondered why bartenders use so much ice, or you're one of those weirdos that think you're getting more liquid if you ask for less ice, that's another rant for another day. The dilution. When you finish this drink, it will still be the drink you ordered with no further dilution, and that's why we do it, to keep the quality of drink from the top all the way to the bottom. If you're one of those weirdos that order a vodka and coke with 1 cube of ice, what are you doing? Your ice cube is going to melt immediately and you've watered your own drink down. Anyhow, as I said, that was a rant for another day. Always use, get the chocolate board out, bartenders will always use a zest of an orange. Now what that means is just cutting around the outside here and creating just basically a huge flavour of orange peel. There's oil in this skin. Many of them will tend to trim off a bit of the excess pith on the inside. Absolutely fine. Down just to aesthetically make it pleasing. For the sake of it, I'm just going to leave that for now. And then what we're going to do is quite simply just get those oils of that orange into that drink. I told you there was no messing about today. That's a Negroni.